Alright guys, just trying to see if I got this going, man. Everything I tried to load was updating. Anyway, check this out, man. Check out this blast wave off the volcano that went off. Check this out. Well, now how could it be buffered? It's
Watch out for the shots coming.
Are you serious? I can't believe that.
Watch out for the shots coming. Holy smoking Toledos.
So wow, yeah, that's pretty freaking crazy there. That's a massive blast right there. I'm surprised they didn't get knocked out of the boat. Now I had this all loaded up. Let me see if I'm just gonna check, see if anything news on here. Like you can actually see the, man, this internet's gonna be sucking. What the heck? Huh. Alright, yeah, I don't know, man, if the internet's gonna freaking work here. Now let's go ahead and check this out. What is going on? The media could not be played. Oh, that's from Dutch. Why ain't they're not gonna let it play? Wow, that's weird, man. Like nothing's working. Let's see if this one's working. Anyway, I downloaded all the images because I knew I'd probably have a problem with the, hey, thanks for tweeting us out there. I forgot to share everything. Let me share that. All right, let me go ahead and close that down. Anyway, we got tons of toxic air going across the sky. We're going to get into the volcano a little more and everything. I don't have nothing in order. I was just trying to get this thing going. Now here in Missouri, the skies were just crazy looking. Let me try to bring in these photos here. This is Missouri here. I'll get into that in a minute here. Let me change scene. Just hang on here. Now let me add in, because I want to be able to zoom in on this stuff. So let me get this where I need it. Alright, so let me add this in. And I want to screen capture. Alright, I got it. Okay, let me blow this up a little bit. Alright, this is when I left my house in the morning and I'm going down my gravel road here, or gravel private road. And the sky just looked all nuts. And there was like a rainbow right here. But it wasn't like a normal rainbow. It was just one little thing hanging down. And I don't know how that's coming out with the stream, probably sucking. But yeah, it was just, the skies were crazy looking. So I had that, and this is what the sunrise looked like. I mean, it was just toxic as all hell. Somebody sent this in. Look at this weird outflow. I mean, that's just crazy right there. Okay, we're gonna be getting into this pink rainbow. But anyway, the let me go ahead and change back. The air, it was full of the dust from the Saharan dust. And when I got home tonight, man, we had that dust all on everything. I mean, it was everywhere. So nobody's going to be able to escape from that crap. Then we got the Swan Lake fire. It's growing to 32,300 acres. And it's blanking the South Central in smoke. So we got tons of toxic stuff going on everywhere. So, you know, this is mixing in with the volcanic ash from the one that went off just the other day. Man, I wish I would have got these all in order. I'm just not on top of it tonight. And then you got Bamboo loaded this today about the air quality out there in California. Surely you won't mind. Make sure you subscribe to it. But here, we're going to play this.
Happy hump day. Just wanted to give you an idea what I'm talking about when it's like this chem fog heading to SF right now. But hopefully you get an idea what I'm looking at. It's just this layer of really nasty stuff that I haven't really seen it this thick in a while, but you can kind of see, hopefully. It's just a mess and does not look good at all. But that's what I'm heading into. That's what we get in San Francisco like every day. But I've never really seen it this thick and heavy. It looks nasty. Who knows what's in that? It's definitely not very nice, but giving you an idea what it looks like out here today. And yeah, it's nasty, man. Very not good. But the blue sky above it, you can see it, and then just that layer right below it, that's all nasty chem fog stuff. So
Yeah, you got that right. Hey, thanks, Bamboo. He's one of our biggest helpers here. But yeah, I think Jane Trade actually did a video also on the toxic air going on there in California. We know all the bunker fuel. We know all the aerosols being deployed from the planes. I mean, it's just nasty what's going on out there. And then over here in south and west of England, they got pink rainbows spotted. The phenomenon was captured in areas including Dorset, Somerset on Monday evening. The rainbow is a meteorological I can't talk phenomenon caused by reflection, refraction, and dispersion of light in water droplets, resulting in a spectrum of light appearing in the sky. Man, that's such a bullshit explanation. That's not even it. This is from the lithium or even the Saharan dust. But what else do they say about this? So they explain it away. Rainbows witnessed at dusk and dawn on occasion be pink because of the low sun angle at that time of day. A sunrise and sunset, the sunlight has to travel through a thicker slice of atmosphere, so a much of the shorter wavelength light has been scattered. Man, there's such bullshit. I'm really getting tired of this. We know these are elements in the sky. These are not light refraction. I mean, look at that. That's from all the heavy metals up in the sky. These don't look like normal rainbows because they're not normal rainbows. They're not water. I mean, they're probably water droplets, but they're filled with the heavy metals. So they'll keep on using these stupid excuses until they have to. Now, how come the mainstream media is not reporting on this volcano? I mean, this is a major deal. I reported on this earlier today, and I was trying to figure out what the scale was. Like, I don't know what this 5 out of 5. I know that means it's bad. You know, if it's 5 out of 5, that's a huge eruption. So I was kind of trying to figure this out, but this is a different scale than what that site's using. So I don't know if they're going by the height or width or what here. So, oh man, did I close that Twitter out? Well, I could have measured it, but this big one here, the 8, That was supposedly Yellowstone caldera 600,000 years ago. Long Valley caldera, California 760,000 years ago. Would have been a 7. Mount St. Helens, I guess, you know, is that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So they're counting that as a 5. Man, this eruption's way bigger than that. So let's see here. So we have hardly no mainstream. In fact, I don't even think we have any mainstream reporting on this. So hundreds of residents in a remote part of Papua New Guinea, New Britain, are fleeing their villages one after the country's most active volcanoes erupted into life. And there's some crazy footage and stuff on this. Let's check out that picture, man. Well, okay. Yeah, so that's a major blast, man. Let me go back. Let me see if I could paste that in there, because there was a measurement on that, so I could see how wide it was. See if that gives us any kind of a. Where was that? Wow, that's a view I haven't seen before. Wow, look at that. Man, that's crazy right there. That's a massive, that's going up into the stratosphere. So that is crazy there. Right there, that's going to cool the planet right there, that one volcano. I mean, look at things creating its own thunderstorm like things, man. That is insane. Look how many levels it has. So this is probably one of the biggest volcanoes we'll see, at least in our lifetime right now. So I mean, this is a major explosion that the mainstream's not even talking about. It's insane. Well, the ash is going to get carried really far. So I'm looking for that tool, or somebody had it like measured on here. And then I noticed somebody was actually using the volcano that went off the other day up in up there by Russia, and they had it tagged as this, but this wasn't it. So okay. So here, the latest AIRS data showing eruption cloud. This is a minimum amount, as the western part of the flume is not covered. So it appears to be similar to the magnitude of October 1980 eruption. That's weird. I don't even remember that. Man, huge. For some reason, I can't find it now. Maybe, was it this one? Alright, yeah, I'm just not seeing it now. Oh well, okay. Anyway, they're saying it's a 5 out of 5, whatever that means. I'm not, you know, so familiar with that stuff, but they're saying it. The ash went up at least 63,000 feet. It's a major eruption. Same as in 2000. Reports have been revising the ash column height upwards and may continue to increase. So I took some still photos here. I'm going to change the scene back so we can check these out. Alright, so let me go ahead and cycle through these. And what I noticed, if I can get back to the beginning, oh man, I had all them photos in there with it. Let me take it all the way back to the beginning. There's towns right there, because you can see the lights in the night. So right here you can actually see the lights from the city, you know, the villages or whatever. And then here we go. We'll just, here I can zoom in real far now. So these are pictures are 10 minutes apart. So I took them every 10 minutes off the RAM slider. So each one is 10 minutes. So I mean, this thing is just crazy. I mean, you can see exactly where this thing explodes from. It looks like a nuclear bomb went off. I mean, that is insane right there. So yeah, it's like even registering. So weird, the images can't pick it up. So that was the last one I was able to get. So I got these all on the RAM slider before it freaked out, and I had to close it down. So alright, I guess we're done with that. Well, yeah, man, we can expect more Earth changes going on just because of all the crap going on. Let's go ahead and jump out of that. So the mainstream surely will be picking this up, you would think. Alright, let me just go ahead and jump out of that. I don't even know what them are, so. Yeah, you go to the news. So you had the volcano discovery 18 hours ago, ABC News 3 hours ago, and that's it. That's the only two news sources that are reporting this. They'd rather talk about all the crazy, stupid stuff instead of going, you know, talking about the Earth news. All right. Did I already look at this article? This must have been the other. Yeah, this is the Australian paper. Australians covering it. So this started happening right around 7 a.m. They said the booming noises heard throughout the day, and an eruption warning was issued, prompting an evacuation. So all the flights are being canceled. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, there's the footage I haven't seen. Let's play this one. So there goes probably one of the last flights before they shut down all the flights. Man, you don't want to suck none of that up into a plane. We'll hear about this plane going down. So yeah, I've never seen this footage yet, so. Alright, okay. Alright, I only got like one article up we'll get into. Oh no. I forgot to change the damn scene. Oh man. Wow. Let me see if I can bring that up so you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of an off night here. Let's see if we can bring that back up so I can show you that. Alright, is this the article here? Yeah, they had some good footage of this, but man, look at the columns on that. Is this the paper? Yeah, this is the paper, and I was scrolling down, and they actually had a pretty good, yeah, here we go. Here's what I was wanting to show you. So here's the flight that's flying by that thing. I mean, they're above the clouds, or at least the low cloud deck. So that thing is just towering up. Wonder if it's punched a hole in the ionosphere or the ozone layer. That'll be something we'll have to check. We'll have to check to see if it ripped a hole in the ozone. Alright, while that's going on, we had a fluoride spill prompted an emergency call out at the Dunedin water plant. Now this is overseas. This is down there in New Zealand. Man, they're getting hammered down here with all kinds of crazy stuff. Firefighters in breathing apparatus and protective suits were hosed down after a fluoride spill at a water treatment plant. The incident happened at Dublin's Mount Grand Water Treatment Station on Wednesday afternoon. Fire and Emergency New Zealand senior fire station officer said the spill involved concentrated sodium fluorosuccate, essentially the fluoride that goes into the drinking water. So you got to have a hazmat suit on to deal with the fluoride. Hang on here. Man, I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties now. My headset just died out. So he confirmed a 15-kilogram bag of fluoride had been damaged, but he could not say how much had been spilled. Like, how much is a bag? A 15-kilogram bag? That's all it took to create all this? Alright, so anyway. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and jump into the world view map. And here we are. We're looking at the west coast. We're looking at what Bamboo was filming. Just click the layer here, and you can just see this fog bank. And what's weird is it's not moving. Like it's been here for days. Look at that evil little gremlin face right there. So it's actually starting to creep in just a little bit. So they had all the aerosols, all the ship tracks, and now it's just created, you know, like a poison fog bank. Still have aerosols being deployed over the Bajas. You got some stop and go sprays off and on. See if I can click that. Look at that. It started from nothing. Well, no, they had a major spraying operation. So that first one must have been when they first started. Yeah, man, this internet situation's really starting to suck tonight. Yeah, nothing's loading. I'm trying to get this damn thing to load. While that's loading, let me go ahead and try to bring up some other things here while we're waiting on that. Wow, I actually have two of them up. I don't know how I did that. Yeah, hey, thanks there, Swamp Fox News. Much love, brother. Yeah, well, so we still have a big spraying operation down here in the Bajas going up through New Mexico, and the damn page isn't gonna load. So ridiculous. Internet works fine until I start to do a live show. It's ridiculous. Now we had a freaky storm here in Missouri. It really wasn't even a storm, man. It was like a miniature cyclone, and we're gonna bring that up on the radar here. Let's play this, see what it looks like, if it'll play. Oh yeah, I'm at to load more frames. Yeah, it was completely odd. It didn't make any sense. People that they live south west of me, they said the rain was coming in from the north, then it was coming in from the south. I mean, this thing is just like a spinning cyclone. We'll try to get that to load. You can tell it's just a weird wrapped up signature. We got another spraying operation down here in Florida. We'll try to get that to load. Oh, the volume's low too, man. I got everything pretty well. Let me see if I can crank this part up. Hopefully it won't be distorted, or I'll just talk closer into the mic. Alright, I'm just trying to get something to work here, so Alright, has this thing loaded? So watch this thing just start spinning. It looks like they've changed it. Let me go ahead and go to the composite radar. This will show it a lot better. Alright, hopefully this will load. Alright, hey, good night there, Stacy. Audio's still a bit low. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on. They're just trying to mess with this, I think. I mean, I'm running through a 24 channel mixer. Well, there it goes. Now I can hear it. I may have a short somewhere. And do I not have a picture again? No, we got a picture. We're good. All right. Yeah, if you joined late, just go look at the video I did earlier, and that's all I talked about was the volcano. All right, so let me see here. Wow, it's not showing up like it did this morning. Let me go ahead and get a little bit closer on this. Hey, thanks, sir. Plays in the dirt. Much love out there. This is just a weird radar signature. Look at this. This thing still isn't loaded. Man, I can't believe this. I can't even get a single page. I only have 2 tabs up, and it won't load. My stream is actually in the green right now, but anyway, I was trying to show all these aerosols being deployed here in Florida and in Georgia. So we got the 1-day break, and now they're back at it. I mean, that even looks like some kind of demon face right there. Let's see if that thing will even load. All right, so this isn't even loaded. Are you serious? Anyway, yeah, that this thing just started spinning, man. This don't even look like what I screen captured today. And I did save that on the laptop, so I'm gonna save that file and email it to myself so I'll have it. Yeah, this thing was just spinning around. It was really crazy looking. It's like this changed. It's changed just a little bit. Look at this radar over here going off and on. Wow, look at this. This looks like a blast wave of little mini storms. Watch down here in Texas. They just all like pop off like little. Man, that is crazy right there. Look at that. And they just excel. All the radars got turned off, then they turn them back on. Everything else is flowing straight east. Except for right here, you have like a blast wave of storms. You got, you know, NextRaz looking like they're shooting out laser beams everywhere. Strange weather. We know it's not natural. Yeah, it definitely looked like some kind of demon face. You could tell this thing was swirling by the clouds, but yet now the radar is not swirling. You can see all the aerosols being deployed in it. This thing was swirling like a giant tornado or a giant cyclone. I mean, it was just one of the strangest signatures I've seen. It never rained where I was at, about right in here. Never rained where I was. But the clouds were just totally freaky. We're probably not going to be able to get it to load. Alright, this is getting out of hand here that I can't even load one single page. Man, this is really put a damper on things here. See, now it's all kind of bunched up. So we got one actual photo that looks like it actually looked on the radar. That one. And you can see all the aerosols that were deployed in it. So it all mixed with the Sahara dust. I can't get none of this to work right. So let's go try the Earthnol and see if we can see the air quality. Let's go ahead and check the polar vortex winds. Still got the anomaly right at the equator. It looks like the equator has a rash, like a rash of wind that shouldn't be there. Alright, let's go ahead and check the jet stream. The jet stream's completely bypassing most of the United States. It's going up and over. Them storms we just looked at in Texas are going the opposite way of the wind. Don't even make sense. It's fighting the jet stream winds. Alright, let's go ahead and check the ocean waves. See, you know, I'm surprised that volcano didn't create a tsunami, you know, that close to the edge of the water there. Alright, just wanted to check the ocean temperatures real quick. We're going to check the anomalies. Still got the mega heat anomaly up here off the west coast. We got to wonder with all these volcanoes going off, why is there a huge heat anomaly up here off the west coast, up here in the Bering Strait, right where they're going to put the underground tunnel. I mean, you're off the chart heat anomaly there. You got 3 real hot spots. Not picking any kind of anomalies up from the volcano, at least on the water. Let's go ahead and check the carbon. And here's what we're seeing over here in California. All the toxic air. Let me go ahead and take that out just so we can see it better. You know, all these other little spots are fires. The air quality is worse in California than where the fires are. It's worse than where the volcano is. Look at the East Coast. It's even worse. You know, we got the fires going on up here in Alaska. We had the volcano that went off right here just a couple days ago. And it's not picking it up yet here on the carbon. It will within, this thing's like accurate within 6 hours. So kind of see a little bit of the flume. We're looking at the carbon dioxide at the surface. High amounts all along the Southern California border. And over on the east, most of it's offshore. So yeah, this should be picking all that up by tomorrow. Let's go ahead and check the sulfur dioxide to see what comes up. It almost looks like this map is alright, let's try the dust. Alright, yeah, so here's all the Sahara dust. This is what's come all the way up in Missouri. Look, you almost got some there in Southern California. And we got another wave of this toxic dust coming here. Let me back it up. Man, this is taking way too long. The stream is fine, but it's like my browser is not able to keep up. Yeah, it's probably already there. Tunnel's probably already there. You know, anything that we find out, you know, they've already done it. Just like the technology. What they show us, they're way ahead of us. Like, way. You know, they got all these tools to bore underground. I mean, I work in an underground cave. Like, there's cave systems all over Missouri. They're all over Arkansas. They're all over probably every state. They're hard to find if you're trying to search one out. You gotta like look for cold storage or some weird name. You can't just type in underground cave, you know, they don't come up. There was a standoff in a cave down the road from me, the Subtropolis, yesterday. So yeah, so here was all that dust coming from the Sahara, and now it's mixing in the air all the way over here in the United States, and it's getting on stuff. You'll find dust, like brown reddish dust, all over everything. So yeah, we can probably go forward just a day or two. I mean, this stuff's gonna get all the way up into Lake Michigan. So here comes your dust particulates. Can we go up another day? Yeah, look at this big wave coming in. They're just, you know, it's pretty crazy. It's that wind anomaly that's at the equator that's causing all this. Let's go ahead and check the PM 2.5s. So yeah, man, we're under some super toxic air right now. In fact, there's not a whole lot of places. So up in the northeast, you guys were pretty clear, but let's fast forward and see where this is going. So we're under some heavy duty particulates. So if you got asthma, COPD, it's fixing to get way worse. Man, look at that. I would stay inside over the next couple days unless you just got to get out. I mean, a lot of us that got to work, we can't do nothing but go out in it. So it looks like it's just going to cycle through here for days. So I'm up into the 28th. So it's going to take a while, man. They got the patterns all screwed up. And then we got another wave of it coming in. So this is going to be sticking around. In fact, it looks like it's getting worse here on the 29th. So you're going to have this Sahara dust all over your car, all over everything. I mean, it's going to pretty much cover most of the United States. So major toxic air, man. I'm still going up to the 30th. Look at that, man. It's going to cover everywhere but maybe, you know, parts of Colorado, Utah, Nevada. Just a small area that's not going to get it, but you're getting all the chem fog from the other side, all the fires coming down. Look at that from the fires up here in Russia. So you got fires going on everywhere. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this stream short, man. This stream is just sucking too bad. Can't get nothing to load. We'll try again tomorrow. I got a long drive ahead of me tomorrow, so I'm going to try to call this an early show. Anyway, guys, much love. Be safe out there. Toxic air. We got to start walking around with, you know, oxygen tanks and full gas masks and bodysuits. Anyway, guys, much love. We're going to rise up soon. Let's hit the exit screen, and God willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Much love out there. Here we go.